Welcome guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and if you're new to the channel, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel. So guys, today I'm going to talk about dating in Australia. So Australia has a different ways of dating people. So I don't really know, but I'm coming from Kenya. On my own perception, Kenya is different from the Australian perspective. So yeah, so mine mainly I don't really know much because I finished high school in Kenya and then I came to Australia, so I don't know much about that. But yeah, it might be different, and it depend with their own different people's perspective on how they feel it. So yeah, today I'm going to discuss how it's done here in Australia. So guys, so Australia has a different system of dating. So you can either meet at workplace, and that can be way of meeting, like dating, and then after that you have a chat or anything, and then you go along as you date each other. And so in Australia is well laid way, and it's pretty chill. So dating in Australia is just simple. You don't have to be rich like other countries where they need a man to be rich so they can date them. Or yeah, in here you just they date you according to your characteristics or likes and all that. So it depends on who you like, and yeah, and there's a chemistry that will take place in between that. So yeah, there's so many dating sites in Australia, and these are things like uh, Tinder. This is where you swipe right if you like somebody, and then you can swipe maybe left if you don't like somebody. And then there's like Bumble, and then there's like Inch, and then there's Plenty of Fish, which is a free dating site where you can get a lot of fishes, like getting somebody. Yeah, if you like them they can like you back. Yeah, and then there's a Christian Mingle for those who are Christians, who want to date Christians specifically. You can go to Christian Connection. And then E-Harmony, this is another one as well. You can find your lover there. And then there's like Raya, and then there's like Apney, and then there's like Elite Single. This is like a professional dating site. And then there's like Suku, and then as well there's Salma. That's another dating site where the Muslims meet another Muslim if you want to meet a Muslim. And then with this dating site, there's like ways of how to address somebody. So for example, if you want to date somebody from like a lesbian, or you want to date somebody bisexual, you can address them by he or her or him. Yeah, so that's a way you can address them, and that's they side for those people. You can meet those ones if you want to meet them. Yeah, so specifically there's different kind of dating sites. But in here in Australia, when you go for dating, it's just simple. You don't have to go to a restaurant, you don't have to go to anywhere, so you can choose where to go. You can go for picnic, and then you can go for, maybe you can do painting together as you communicate, and then you can bask in the sun as you talk and see how the chemistry will blend together. And then another one, you can go for painting and sipping at night. Yeah, so for here in Australia, as well as you compare to other people, sex is not a taboo in Australia. So for example, you can go for a first date with somebody and then they ask you if you've ever had sex or anything. Then yeah, they don't really like think it's a bad thing. They can always talk about it, and then after that, if it's blend or anything, you can do whatever you want to do. Or yeah, and actually before that, there's always sex education. If you want to have education, there's always education in TAFE. There's Sex Australia. You can ask for somebody to like approach companies where they deal with sex education or whatever. Yeah, and they can always tell you how to go up with. Yeah, and yeah, dating is a different. So first dating ideas, like there's so many ideas when you go for dating. And then attitudes and education, and then those dating sites I already said. And yeah, for here, example, male people in Australia are really like different kind of people. It's actually late when you live with a Australian man. They're actually like a domesticated kind of people. They help you with domestic chores. They can cook for you. You can A woman can go to work and he can come back home. You will find a man cooked, and then he looks after the kids. Like yeah, you can actually do everything in Australia. Everything is basic. Like a man can do everything in the house, and a woman can just come and relax. Or yeah, it depends the chemistry between the two of you. Yeah, so it's, yeah, most men here are domesticated as compared to where I come from, like where men sometimes assume the choice is for a woman. So yeah, and then as well, besides the dating in Australia as well, is like most people in Australia, they just communicate. Like there's a lot of communication taking place, and especially a lot of men in Australia, they actually like to sports. So when it comes to sports, they actually love sports than you sometimes. So you have to be caution about that. And others, they like games. There's like video games and other games on the phone. They play it a lot. It's not that they neglect you, but that's their part of it. And then as well, like if they meet you within 3 weeks or 1 month, they can introduce you to the family. Actually, dating here is very serious when it comes to other countries. For example, if you meet an Australian man and you feel they blend with you, you can always go ahead and then they introduce you to their family, introduce you to the mom and dad, and then the family can come over for dinner. They can come over and have a chat with you, and yeah, so they don't actually pay dowry in here. So it's just for free as well. And then yeah, and then another thing I would like to say is that with men in Australia, some of them are romantic, and you can meet those really good people, and they can plan, they can look after you like a lady. For example, if I'm a lady, they look after me really, really nice. And yeah, being like a black woman is different from other cultures, and you feel loved and all that. And then another thing is most people in Australia, like those ones who are on like dating sites, sometimes dating site they are verified, so you can actually go for a verified dating site, which it means like those are the actual people with actual face. So I don't know really verified website for dating. Like they have, some of them have, some of them are not. And then another thing is like through those a lot of like 4.5 million of Australians, they go for dating site if they don't have anyone, and they usually find their lovers, and they are always serious. It's very, very serious. Yeah, most of their dating sites, they meet their lovers, and a lot of people meet their own love of their lives. Yeah, and then there's a wedding after that, then having kids. So dating is really good in Australia, and it depends on how you go. So I'm not encouraging you like, oh, try to dating site or whatever, but if you're single, why not just try it? It's a good trial. So yeah, thank you for watching. For next week, I'll be talking about something on adding on dating, or any comments I see when people comment, I'll just add more on dating. So thank you, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Thank you. Bye.